Stop being distracted with trying to make a bunch of New Year's resolutions, but instead, rather aim your focus towards this one word. And I'm going to show you this one word method that's going to empower you, that's going to get you results. I'm going to show you how one word can change your life. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. Listen, I love books and I've read hundreds of books, and I've dedicated this YouTube channel to sharing with you the many books that have impacted my life. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the book that changed the whole trajectory of how I plan my new year. And it's from this book here. Let me just go ahead and put it on the screen. This is this Billy Reed's video, this book recommendation, this book choice that we're going to talk about today is a book called My One Word. My One Word, right here. If you want to find out more information about this book, just look in the description of this video. And this book is the author of this book is a pastor. His name is Mike. Let me put it up here. Mike Ashcraft. He's the pastor of a local church here in my town called Port City Community Church. It's probably one of the biggest churches in Wilmington, if not the biggest. And also a co-author with him is a lady named Rachel Olsen, who's one of the Proverbs 31 Ministries author. So years ago, he came up with this concept because New Year's resolutions, as many of us already know, I'm pretty sure New Year's resolutions just they're not effective, right? As a matter of fact, let me show you some of these statistics here. Like 43 to 64% of everyone who sets a goal for the new year will have given up by January 31st. Take a screenshot of that. 43 to 64% of everyone who sets out a New Year's resolution, a New Year's goal. I don't think it is wrong to want to have a goal. I don't think it's wrong to want to do better. But this whole pattern that we're doing, this stinking thinking where we just make this New Year's resolution, and by January the 31st, over half the people done quit. And then there's another statistic that says that number will increase to 63.5% to 80% by Valentine's Day. And so this pastor came up with this concept, this my one word concept. And let me put on the screen what this my one word concept is. Take a screenshot of that. So this is when you ditch the long list of New Year's resolutions, right? And instead you focus on one single word. You're going to pray about this word. You're going to ask God, what is the word? What is my one word for this year? And when God gives you that word is going to represent what you believe that God is going to do in your life for that entire year. It's going to be your focus for that entire year. And I remember, like I told you, this pastor, he had a big church, and I was a manager at a Christian bookstore at the time. And a lot of his members would be, shopped at our church. As a matter of fact, some people even worked there at this bookstore, went to that church. And they would always tell me about this, my one word. And I would see them. They would have that, just say they had somebody's word is the word believe, right? They would have believe on their t-shirt. They have believe on their keychain. They'll have believe on a medallion. They have Post-it notes with believe all around. And it became their focus. And so I said, you know what? I kind of like the idea. It became popular. It became, it went viral, so to speak. And a lot of his congregation started doing this my one word concept. And it became so beneficial. It became so impactful. It got so many results that it just became a movement on his own. And then he eventually wrote a book called My One Word. and like I'm put it up here again, My One Word, that's the book. And he actually had a book signing for at that bookstore that I worked at, that Christian bookstore, and a lot of people came out and bought the book. But the first time I heard, I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And I tried it, and I've been doing it ever since. This My One Word concept works. And what I do personally is I don't set New Year's resolutions or new goals for the year. I usually my goals just kind of roll over into the next year. So in other words, the goals, same goals I have this year, the same goals I had last year. The only thing that changed is my focus. And so every year I have a different focus. You know, one year my word was wisdom, and one year my word was resilience. You know, you have to pray about what is your one word. And so the good thing about the my one word concept is I can share it, and other people can tap into it. And so whatever my one word that I choose for this year that's going to be my focus, uh, I share it with everybody, and I say, hey, I declared this year as the year of, for example, last year was the year of consistency, and that became my focus. I might have gotten some new goals along the way, but I don't wait till January to decide on a new goal. January, like I said, my goals roll over into the new year. But one thing that changes is my focus. And so last year was the year of consistency. And this year, at the time of this video, this is the year of habits. And if you follow my one word from since we'll say back from 2021, you'll see how they go into the next level. I should have did that, and maybe I'll do that in another video. Show you each year, you'll see the progression from my one word. So, for example, like I told you, last year was the year of consistency. Well, consistency is one of the roadmaps, one of the roads that lead to habits. And that's what this year is the year of developing habits. And so that's going to be my focus. So when you see a lot of my videos, of course, I'll be teaching on other things too, but you're going to see I'll be talking about a lot about habits. Why? Because that's my focus. You know, I sell merch, so I'm probably going to have some merch that go have habits on it, right? Even if I just make it for myself. Why? Because that's my focus. My focus this year is developing habits. And like I said, I declared this year as the year of habits, and you're able to tap into it. You can tap into that and make habits your focus too. But the main thing I want you to do is I want you to pray and ask God. Listen, it's not too late. Pray and ask God, God, what is the focus that you want me to have this year? Just choose one word. Don't worry about resolutions, New Year's resolutions. Just worry about what is my focus going to be on this year? Maybe your word is faith. Maybe your word is boundaries. Maybe your word is peace. And it could be a phrase too. Maybe your focus this year is protect my peace. Are you understanding? Listen, if I'm saying anything you like, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button. And listen, thank you. If you made it this far, listen, I want to give you a gift. Thank you for just staying locked in. I have a free gift that I want to give you. It's called a book called You Can't Quit Now. If you're watching this on TV, you can just take your phone and scan the QR code there, or just comment book in the comment section. If you comment book in the comment section, I'll respond. Make sure to come back and check. If you don't get a notification, I'll put the link in there. As a matter of fact, I'll just put the link in the description of this video, and you can get this book for free. I'm gonna send you the PDF file, and then as a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the PDF file, and not only that, I'm gonna send you an 11-minute audio download that you can download and play in your car, play in your wherever you're at. I remember a lady one time was walking in Walmart listening to that 11-minute download. And also, I'm going to send you a 3-part video series, and it's all for free. Just comment book in the comment section, and I'm gonna send it to you. So I'm gonna give you 2 bonus gifts plus this book. because I want to motivate you. I want to inspire you. I want to help you go to the next level. That's what I'm here for. Listen, God called me to teach, and this is what I do. I share the gospel with you. I share the principles with you. I share the life-changing information that'll cause you to go from the position you're at now to a higher one. Even if you're already at a high position, once you connect with uh, my teachings, it'll cause you to go even higher. Just scan that QR code, and and you know what, man? Listen, I also been doing the 30-day life challenge. Listen, it's not too late. We're still in the beginning of the year. It's not too late to join the 30-day life challenge. And listen, regardless of when you're watching this video, it may be 3 months from now that you're watching this video. The good thing about this 30-day life challenge is that you can do it at any month. And so I want you to take advantage of this 30-day life challenge that's been changing the lives. Thousands of lives have been impacted and changed by this challenge. And I think it'll bless you. If you want to know more about the 30-day life challenge, listen, look in the description of this video. Or you can just click right here. I'm gonna put a video right there. Just click right there and I'll break it all down. Listen, I'll see you in that video. I love you. Stay up, stay blessed, and always remember that the word is your life.